What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So you saw the title and the thumbnail, and if I was starting over from scratch or you're looking to get into it, this is obviously not for the seasoned perfume enthusiast or collector, but somebody that was looking to not spend a ton of money and maybe start a collection off with some really popular clone fragrances. Now, not stuff that's going to have some, light similarity or big twists. So like Coconut Lagoon, for example, won't be in this video because somebody, I thought you loved that. Yeah. Doesn't fit the criteria here. I'm talking about straight up, these smell really, really close to something much more expensive. So if I was recommending 10 clone fragrances, obviously you don't have to get all 10, but ones to start a collection with, it would be these 10. Now there's links down below if you want to check any of them out, but you don't have to buy a damn thing to watch these videos. Keep that in mind. It's just there for your convenience. But let's dive into it. Stay tuned. So for me, I think if you're starting off, the easiest gateway type of thing, I literally smelled somebody wearing a version of this in the gym yesterday that I talked to on occasion. As soon as he walked up, I got a hit with his sillage hard. He smelled like he bathed in it, but the fragrances are strong. It could have been 2 sprays. We're talking Club de Nuit Intense Man. And for me, it's the limited edition Parfum. This is my personal favorite. Yes, it smells like Creed Aventus, not identical, but really close. This is fruity. This is very smoky, musky, a little leathery and woodsy. Touch of sweetness. I've always called it Smoky Magic. This is my personal favorite of the bunch. I do have all of them. Man, this is just, it's the smoothest one. It's the fruitiest one, but it still maintains, like I said, all that smoke and musky magic of the EDT, the Extrait, the EDP, the UAE Special Day, Special Edition one that just smells like the EDT that people are still trying to convince me smells different. Tell yourself whatever you want. It smells different to you. It doesn't smell different to me. But with this, you get great performance. They're affordable. Obviously, it's not as affordable as the original. This one, you're going to spend around 50 bucks, but it's totally worth getting. Great performance, high compliment factor, high level versatility, and it just freaking smells good. And that's Armaf's Club de Nuit Intense Man Limited Edition Parfum. Now, I've been raving about this one. This is my favorite affordable fragrance to come out this year, and currently my favorite clone. That's 2 different categories, favorite affordable, when they're always like 50 bucks or lower right off Jump Street, and or favorite clone fragrance released this year. It's Afnan's Rare Reef. I've been singing its praises. I've been rocking it. It smells like Pacific Chill. It's rich like an Extrait should be. It's an Extrait de Parfum. It's fruity, tropical, watery green, woodsy, very clean and citrusy. This is beautiful. Ceiling fan blew it right the hell away. We just got to give a little spritz on the skin. It just went, didn't even give me a chance. I'm telling you, it's like $38 to $42 range. I bought it from Joma Shop, which is probably going to be the link for the YouTube link down below. I think it's like 42 from them right now. $38 to $42 range is going rate. It is so freaking good. It really is. It is that much better than Coastal Breeze, which is what I used to recommend. I used to recommend this one. Now, this one locks down the profile, but it can't touch the quality. This one raises the quality up exponentially, and I think it's overall a better fragrance. I think it's more bang for your buck, totally worth the money, and you get great performance. It literally checks all of the boxes. Hell, you can wear this as a signature scent if you really want to. You're going to smell freaking amazing with something like Afnan's Rare Reef. Now, Fragrance World's got a good one that's so good, I'm not even trying to hunt down a bottle of the original. That's rare. Because the original was a limited edition, and it does smell really close to one of the most popular flankers ever in this line. In the first place, we're talking about Guerlain L'Homme Ideal. Originally, we had the Cologne, which I have more than one bottle of. Beautiful citrus, bitter almond. It's a gorgeous citrus fragrance. Then they came out with this limited edition Platine Prive, which is kind of a reimagining, pretty much the same fragrance. Well, Fragrance World released Arsh, and I've done a side-by-side because I have a decant of Platine Prive. This is a little bit spicier with the saffron, but it's the same thing. They don't even list almond in the notes, but man, it gets really close. It's got that juicy, bright, sharp citrus. It's a little on the warmer side of citrus because of that saffron. It makes it a bit spicier, but this is magnificent. Slightly above average performance, not quite a beast, but better than average in performance. You're going to spend around $40-ish on this one. This one's totally worth the money. This is a fantastic fragrance. Definitely highly recommend this one if you're looking to start a collection with some clones. This one's going to do you some justice. Again, high level versatility, beautiful citrus, and it's got some interesting character because it's got that bitter almond smell with some spice. It's Fragrance World's Arsh. Now, one of my all-time favorites for the autumn/fall season is Paco Rabanne's 1 Million Prive. It's been discontinued for a while now. You're going to spend a lot for one of those discontinued bottles. And Paris Corner made basically an identical clone to it. This is called Milano Prive. I still think it's absolutely fantastic. I have 2 bottles of 1 Million Prive. That's why I don't really reach for this one much, but I can recommend it to those of you that don't have the luxury of having a open 50 ml and a sealed 50 ml. Because there was a time when they were popping up at Marshall's and TJ Maxx many years ago, and I grabbed it so I could have technically 100 ml. I grabbed 2 bottles, and lo and behold, about a year later, they discontinued the damn thing. And it got harder to find, and you know, you're looking well above retail to get bottles these days, and for like $20 to $30, like low 20s, you can get this, and I'm telling you, dead ringer. Same quality, ambery, sweet tobacco, cinnamon spiced. All the elements of 1 Million Prive are here with the same quality, because Paco Rabanne stuff is synthetic sweet. That's what this is. Synthetic sweet, spicy, a little earthy from tobacco. Absolutely beautiful. It's basically like they poured the same fragrance in a different bottle. That's how close it is. So for the autumn season, still one of my favorite profiles ever is 1 Million Prive. And don't buy the discontinued, overpriced resellers for, you know, original. Just get this one from Paris Corner. It's Milano Prive. Now, when it comes to the Kilian Angel Share profile, everybody's got their version. Everybody's got their twists. Hell, Lattafa has the Camera line that's kind of a twist, and they've got 3 fragrances in that line, where one's the spiciest, one's the sweetest, one's the added coffee, and they're all great, and those are great options to go with. But those are more of a twist than a direct copy. Something that's a really close representation, but just a little fruitier. That's the difference in the little caveat that it has. It's fruitier than Angel Share, is Dumont's Celerio Epic. The quality here is pretty good. The performance is lights out. And the smell's freaking intoxicating. It's that cognac, boozy, warm cinnamon spice, but it's very fruity at the top. It's that slight, playful, fruity twist. Super warm, spicy, boozy, sweet. All the things, plus enhanced fruitiness from Angel Share is here. Obviously, it's not on Kilian's level of quality, but compared to a lot of other fragrances in its category and price point, yeah, it's up there. Dumont definitely did their thing with a few of their lines, and the Celerio line being one of them. Pretty good quality stuff. And this one, I think, is the best of the bunch. This is actually one of my favorites from the house, which is why I'm recommending it here to you today. Dumont Celerio Epic. Who doesn't like a good spring green, right? And one of the most popular ones is this bad boy right here. Parfums de Marly Greenleaf. Beautiful fragrance. Absolutely beautiful. Green apple, fresh greens, soft woods. Now, this clone, a little bit sharper. It's a cheaper cedar note, but that's really the only difference. On test strip, I couldn't tell them apart. On skin, I could tell them apart. Fragrance World's Aether. This got a lot of hype in 2024, and it still continues to get its fair share once we got to the warmer months this year in 2025, because it's damn good. You will get a level of nose fatigue because it is an above average performer. This is a good 6 to 8 hour fragrance, kind of like how the original is. That's like an 8-hour fragrance too, but you'll get certain levels of nose fatigue. It's green and woodsy. The color of the glass is fitting. It's to mimic what it's cloning anyway, but this is one of those hits Fragrance World has had. You'll hear me often say they have just as many misses as they do hits. They're a 50-50 brand in my eyes, and I've got a few like 100% home runs in this video. Actually, 3 fragrances from them that I think are absolute must-tries if you're looking to go the affordable clone route, which not everybody is, but if you are, green apple, fresh greens, slightly sharper woods, not as soft of woods as the way the cedar, excuse me, as the way the cedar is done in Greenlee. It's a little bit sharper here, but all in all, pretty much a dead ringer and a great fragrance to have. Fragrance World's Aether. Okay, so I got the clone first. I got the original after. Lattafa's Qaed al Fursan. Caramelly, sweet, smoky woods, kind of Middle Eastern Eros-ish, but it's more of a sweet, smoky, woodsy designer with a little bit of spice. Doesn't really smell all that much like Eros. We got Eros Najim. This is what it's supposed to be similar to. Now look, the original is better. Discounters, you're going to pay around $100. This took a year to get to us in North America. This was a Middle Eastern exclusive. It's supposed to be Middle Eastern Eros. This is really close. The original is better. I would say if you're willing to spend the $100 from discounters, yeah, get this. I love it. Apparently, I'm one of the few content creators that think this is a great fragrance. Whatever. Let me use some vulgarity to let you know what I think about what my peers think about fragrances. I don't fucking care what anybody else thinks. I care what I think. You know why? Because I gotta smell me, not other people that make content. And you need to keep that in mind. People that make content aren't walking around sniffing you, criticizing and critiquing your fragrance. We're just sharing our opinions and our own taste. Keep that in mind when you're going to spend your money based off of any of our opinions. You got to take it with a grain of salt. It is our opinions and our own experiences. It's not necessarily going to translate to your experience and the way your opinion is going to shake out. So you may get this and think, I'm crazy. Why would I want this? It's too sweet and smoky and amazing. I don't like to smell amazing, TLTG. Well, then don't get this one. Because I do think it's totally worth getting. This entire line's really good. The original's fantastic. It's a spicy pineapple wood fragrance. But this, if you like the sweet designer style, a little bit of that Oriental Middle Eastern twist to it, resins and smoky woods, this really is a good fragrance. Well above average in performance. I wouldn't quite call it a beast. But man, yeah. Just as smoky as it is sweet. I love that about it. I think it's a really good building block for somebody that's looking for something like that. It's Qaed Fursan Untamed from Lattafa. I had to have a Hawas fragrance here. The newest one's the one I've been wearing the most. So it's like, well, I have to recommend the newest one. And it was difficult because I wanted to recommend another Le Beau fragrance, but I was like, I don't want to recommend two Le Beau flankers here. Because I wanted to go with Cologne Island, which is a really close representation of Le Beau Le Parfum, which is my favorite fragrance from Jean Paul Gaultier. But Hawas Tropical, which is their version of Le Beau Paradise Garden, is just so damn good. I've been enjoying it so much. We had to feature this one. It's smoother than Paradise Garden. Let me grab Paradise Garden. Where's it at? Is that it? Nope. Flower edition. Here it is. This is a really good fragrance. This is smoother. Dead ringer. Just as much fig. Not overrun with fig. For those of you, I know some people aren't big fans of fig. Juicy, slightly bitter. You get the coconut water smell. It's aquatic. It's green. You get that gingered spice. It's a little powdery from the tonka bean sweetness. Again, they don't list coconut in these, but you smell the coconut. Because I've had like people fuss me in the comments. There's no coconut in this. That's because you're reading a fucking note breakdown. Smell it. Smell it before you come jump my shit, asshole. It's coconut DNA. Telling y'all, don't be content creators. Because you got to deal with the stupid. The stupid is the internet. And I don't necessarily mean you unless it is you. Only you know if it's you. Or if you say something stupid and be like, it is you. So keep that in mind. Yes, they don't list coconut in some of the Le Beau flankers, but it's a bergamot tonka bean coconut fragrance DNA. That's the base DNA. It's in all of the flankers. So you will smell a nice coconut water smell. Not really a sunscreen type of thing, which I kind of dig that. I do like the sunscreen fragrances, but it's nice to have that coconut water. Sometimes you get milky, lactonic, creamy type of coconut. Sometimes you can get candied coconut. We mentioned Coconut Lagoon in the beginning. That's a candied type of coconut. So you got to like coconut is the moral of this story. Again, don't worry too much if you're not a fan of fig because it's not overrun with it. It is noticeable. Depends on you and your taste. But performance is absolutely fantastic, and it's smoother than the original. It's Rasasi Hawas Tropical. Now, this was tough. Because, again, Cologne Island, they got a flanker. Vanilla Dunes. Fantastic Altair clone. It's more woodsy. This one's more vanilla and more orange blossom. I still slightly prefer this one. This was my clone of the year in 2024. It's Fragrance World's Liquid Brun, another one of those home runs from Fragrance World I was talking about. All the hype has been deserved of this fragrance. Beast mode performance. Quality is actually pretty damn good. Accuracy to the originals, pretty damn close. It develops very similarly. It's got that orange blossom, light spiced citrus top, creamy vanilla, soft woods. It's not a sharp woody base. You get denser woods out of something like Cologne Island Vanilla Dunes. Flung the cap off by accident. This is really good. Don't get me wrong. But, cap flung off for those of you that want to see it with the cap on. I still think this is the better fragrance. This is some good stuff. We got to go on the other hand with this. Just a little spritz. It's really good. You got to like vanilla and woods at the base of it. It's not overrun with orange blossom, but at the end of the day, it's technically an orange blossom fragrance. It's a little on the dry side. Meat's creamy. Man, they did good. They did really good. So all the good things you've heard, I think are true. Any bad things you've heard is just that person's personal experience, I guess, because I haven't had any bad experience. I haven't heard anybody say bad things about this, though. But I also don't watch a ton of other content. I go based off of feedback that you guys give me. But yeah, this is damn good. Hype justified. Liquid Brun from Fragrance World. Last but not least, I'm a big fan of this fragrance. I grabbed the wrong one. There we go. Not everybody's a huge fan of YSL Baby Cat, but I am. I actually think it's special. And I got a phenomenal clone before I ever got a decant of this and then ended up with a bottle, which is still all that after 2 years now. Emir Rifaaqat from Paris Corner. Smoky vanilla woods and peppers. Black pepper, pink pepper. Very intoxicating stuff. Unisex, but I think it leans more masculine personally because of all the spices and incense and smokiness, the heavy woods. I don't think it really leans all that feminine, but I've had people tell me it's too feminine for them. Stick to fougères. If you find stuff like this to be a very feminine fragrance, stick to barbershops, stick to fougères, my man. Smell like the 80s for as long as time goes on, because it always works. I like the fougères too, but I like the vanillas. I like the incenses. I like the peppery, spicy fragrances, and I get all of that here with great performance. The quality is actually really good. You'll think the quality's phenomenal until you smell the original. Then you're like, oh shit, okay, there is a quality gap here. But this is also a $300+ fragrance. This you can get for around 30 bucks. And they do a really good job. I still think this is a great cornerstone fragrance for those of you that like smoky vanillas. It's one of them ones. It's Paris Corner's Emir Rifaaqat. That's the 10 that if I was starting over based on what I have available to me in the collection, that's the ones I would recommend to you, because that's the ones I would want to start with. It's not just about personal favorites. It's about variety, covering all the bases in a fragrance wardrobe. Because you don't need all 10. 2 or 3 of these, you got yourself a versatile wardrobe. Get yourself something on the fresh side. Get yourself something to go to dinner with. And then get you something that's a great, you know, kind of wow factor every day. Boom, there you go. Full fragrance wardrobe. Summertime, dinner dates, year round, you can cover all the bases pretty quickly. Some fragrances do it all really well. This can do it all really well. So it all depends on your taste. But I appreciate you guys checking out the video, listening to a couple rants along the way, because hey, it is what it is. When you deal with a toxic ass online community such as the fragrance community, yes, this is a toxic ass community online, you're going to deal with some bullshit. I deal with some bullshit. So, and I just speak freely. Some people don't like that I speak so freely, and some people respect it because, you know, you're getting real authentic and raw shit with me. So I appreciate you guys checking out the video. Make sure to like and subscribe before you leave. I'll catch you on the next one.